Now, gentlemen, please, we continue the program, ladies and gentlemen, with a heavyweight contest of 10 3-minute rounds and eliminating contest for the heavyweight championship of Great Britain. Presenting and introducing in this corner, ladies and gentlemen, from Haslingden, Gypsy John Fury. And from Lewisham, ladies and gentlemen, Henry Akinwande. At the weigh-in today, Fury scaled 15 stones, 11 pounds. Akinwande, 15 stones, 13 1/4 pounds. The referee for this contest, Mr. Paul Thomas of Derby. The timekeeper, Mr. Frank Capel of Sheffield.
If you shot in the target area, be careful with your wrist. Remember, defend. Come on, John,
Seconds out, round one.
This is the giant of a man, Henry Akinwande, of Nigerian descent. Comes out of Lewisham in South London and making his first appearance in the north of England against more or less a local boy here, Lancastrian Gypsy Johnny Fury. And if Fury takes too many more right hands like that, he won't be around too long. Akinwande, he'll be 26 on Saturday. He stands around about 6 feet 6 inches. And in fact, I'm not so sure he isn't slightly even taller than that. Fury is 6'4". So for once meeting a man taller than himself. Akinwande, if you follow boxing closely, you'll know that he was twice an amateur champion, ABA champion. He boxed in the Seoul Olympics, and now he's had 11 successive wins up to good left from Fury. Paying Akinwande back for that earlier right. Akinwande has now won 11 as a pro, 7 of them inside the distance. Fury has also had 11 pro fights, but won only 8 of them. And also, as we know, is an eliminator for the British heavyweight title, currently held by Lennox Lewis, the man who disposed of Glenn McCrory a few days ago, very quickly and dramatically. Lennox Lewis, of course, born in London but brought up in Canada, and is now the British and European heavyweight champion. One of these two is going to move on, perhaps to fight Lewis one day. Akinwande on the right against Fury from Haslingden, just north of Bolton in Lancashire. Well, for big men, and they are big men, they're only a shade, each of them, a shade under 16 stone. They've gone off at a really amazing pace, and there's no way they'll get through 10 rounds at this sort of pace. Akinwande starts a firm favourite to win this. Fury has been a pro now for 4 years, but has very limited experience, and certainly hasn't got the sort of international experience that Akinwande has acquired over the years. And Akinwande's fast punching and accurate punching, one has to say, is clearly winning in this opening round, very clearly. On the southpaw, Gypsy Johnny Fury perhaps already knows that he's got a tough task ahead of him. Referee Thomas from Derby, as the bell ends the first 3 minutes with Akinwande here, a very clear winner of that early rounds, just coming up to 26 years old, giant of a man, being brought along slowly by his manager Mickey Duff. So a number of easy touches on the way, but then that's only right with the youngster starting out. But perhaps in a couple of years' time, this man will be very much more famous than he currently is. Well, the right hand of Akinwande was proving fairly effective here. There's one there and a good left, another right. And at this point, Fury was in real trouble, trapped in Akinwande's corner. And here's Fury, 27 years old, 8 wins, 1 draw, and 2 defeats. He's never been stopped.
10 seconds.
He'll need all his strength tonight.
Seconds out. Round 2.
Akinwande comes out of Lewisham in southeast London now, born in Dulwich, also in South London, and lived for a time with his parents in Nigeria. And he came back to this country, and he's done some studying as an agricultural student. Second round, Akinwande again, moving straight into the attack. Fury's counters are pretty wild, and there's a great deal of difference between the quality of punching. Akinwande's is quick and sharp, and Fury's has a touch of desperation and wildness about it. Akinwande putting together some nice-looking combinations against this man who's never been stopped as a pro. Fury hasn't had a fight since February. He stopped an Italian there, Cesare Di Benedetto, at Thornaby in length. He outpointed him in 10 rounds. Akinwande last fought in June against the American Marshall Tillman in Nice, and outpointed him over 8 rounds.
Come on, John, move us. Keep it going, next one.
Not a bad win against Tillman, because Marshall Tillman only last month took James Bone Crusher Smith into the final round of a 10-rounder before being stopped.
Give us some, John. Give us some, John. Give us some leather. Come on. Give us some leather.
It's a good left hand again from Fury, and Akinwande felt it. So it's not entirely one-sided. Fury now getting a big cheer from this Lancastrian crowd at the GMEX Centre in Manchester. These two fighting an eliminator for the British Heavyweight Championship.
Break! Stand back! Let him go, Fury. That's it. Straight in again.
The reach, this extraordinary reach of Akinwande's is proving a huge problem for Johnny Fury. Well, the pace slowed a little in the second round, but not a lot. And Fury already is breathing very hard. He's being outsped and outboxed at the moment by Akinwande. And well, there was one good left in that second round, which I think we're going to see again here. And this is the sort of thing that Akinwande needs to guard himself against. Now then, where's this left hand? Well, I don't think that was exactly the passage we were hoping for. Akinwande.
Corners, 10 seconds. Seconds out. Round 3.
So we move into the third round of a fast-paced heavyweight contest. Akinwande weighing 15 stone 13 1/4 pounds. Just 3/4 of a pound under 16 stone. And John Fury is a couple of pounds lighter than that. So they're very big men.
Right for that, Johnny Fury. Then right back. Come on.
But as so often these days, the big men move around the ring a good deal faster and on more nimble feet than they did 20 or 30 years ago. And a lot of that is due to the Muhammad Ali influence. Akinwande had an astonishing amateur record. He actually appeared in 4 ABA finals. He was runner-up in the first 2 and then won the next 2. Again the left hand from the southpaw Fury. But the rate of exchange is very much against Fury, and that was a beautiful little right hand. And Fury may be about to be stopped for the first time in his career. And he's certainly not going to beat this count. He's absolutely out. Counted out in the 3rd round. And that's a very impressive win by Akinwande. And I just hope that Fury is okay after that punch. He's still out. But Akinwande declared a 3rd round winner there and moves on further towards a British heavyweight championship fight, the current champion being Lennox Lewis. Well, that was an astonishing finish. It came out of the blue, and we can see it again.
Gentlemen, please, after 1 minute, 32 seconds of round 3, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a very quick right hand.
Henry Akinwande.
That's the one, look at that. That is as good a heavyweight right hand as you'll see. It really was. And for a strong man like Fury to be completely knocked out by 1 punch is a tremendous tribute to Akinwande's power of punch and his timing. So, an impressive performance. Fury is back in his corner on his stool. He's come round, and hopefully he'll be okay. That's it.